guys, it's Caroline. It is Monday morning, time for my weigh-in video on the keto diet. So I completed 7 weeks of the keto diet. This week was much better than the previous week. If you saw my last video, which I'll try to link right here above, I gained 1 pound last week. I kind of really screwed up. I did have a cheat day and things just didn't go well. So I was a little bit more committed this week to getting myself together and trying to get a little bit better system. And I think I succeeded pretty well. So I will tell you that when I weighed in this morning, I lost another 2.5 pounds. Yes, 2.5 pounds. So remember, I gained a pound last week. So I lost 2.5 this week. So it's like I lost another 1.5 pounds, you could say. I am down right now for a total weight loss of 19.5 pounds in 7 weeks. So I'm super excited about that. I will take it. 19.5 pounds, 7 weeks. That's great success for me. So how did you guys do this week? Did you lose weight? Did you gain weight? I hope not. And did you stay on track? So comment below and let me know how you did. So let me just kind of give you a little bit of a recap of my week, and I'll just let you know how things really went. I did make a few adjustments. Let's see here. So I did go back to eating my eggs and bacon. Now, right now I'm drinking, let's see here, I spilled my coffee right before I clicked go on the camera. So Monday morning, to say the least. Right now, I am actually drinking iced coffee. I love iced coffee, and I kind of had gotten away from drinking it because I was drinking the Bulletproof coffee in the morning. I'm still drinking the Bulletproof coffee first thing in the morning. I've had a lot of questions on exactly what I do in my Bulletproof coffee, so I'll address it one more time on how I'm doing it. I keep it very, very simple. I've changed it up a couple times, but this is what seems to work for me to keep me energized, not hungry, and losing weight. So I drink basically a cup of black coffee. I put in there a good-sized tablespoon of Kerrygold butter, and I put in a tablespoon of coconut oil. I don't use MCT oil. I have it, but it doesn't work for me. I don't know why. I don't know what the deal is with that. I might address it later, but I'm not using MCT oil at all right now. So I'm using the coconut oil and I'm using the Kerrygold butter. I then pour the coffee over it, and I put that in my magic bullet just for about 10 seconds. And it blends it up. It actually gives it a much lighter color. I don't put any heavy whipped cream in it. And it kind of makes it frothy on the top. So that's what I have been doing in the morning for my Bulletproof coffee, and it does work for me. Now, this past weekend, I made a trek to Gainesville, Florida, which is about 40 minutes north of me, so that I could go to Trader Joe's. And I am going to be posting a video on my Trader Joe trip and all the finds that I was able to discover while there. Been wanting to go to Trader Joe's, never been to one. If you have one nearby or even within driving distance, it's worth it. The prices were great, which I was kind of shocked about, and the selection of things is amazing. But right next door to our Trader Joe's, we had a Tuesday morning. That's a store that sells, I guess it's kind of like closeout items, but really nice higher end closeout items. And I had heard that they had the skinny syrups, which are like a sugar-free flavored syrup that a lot of people use to flavor their coffee, to flavor like different dishes that they're baking, some of their fat bombs and things that they're making. And so we went in to see what that was all about. Well, they had a huge supply of every flavor you can possibly think of the skinny syrups. And so they were $3.99, which is a great deal. I had bought the vanilla Tarani or something like that from Walmart, and it didn't even do anything for me. So the flavor was not there. But I heard that the Skinny Girls were great. So at Tuesday morning, I bought, let's see here. I bought the vanilla caramel. I bought, let's see, oh, I bought a brown sugar vanilla, I think it was, and I bought a chocolate coconut macaroon. And I'm gonna tell you, I opened up the brown sugar one, and the brown sugar vanilla, I think it is, and it is so good. It is a game changer for me. So this morning I put a little bit of that also in my Bulletproof coffee when I made it, and it really has a fantastic flavor. I put probably like a teaspoon in it. So anyway, it's a little bit, right now it's probably 11:30. I'm not hungry, but I did want some more coffee. So I was kind of jonesing for an iced coffee. So what I did was, the way I make my iced coffee is I take my cup. I've got, this is one of the Turbises. As you can see, my sister got this for me. It's my favorite one. And I fill it up with ice. And I put about, in a separate coffee cup, I put about 2 tablespoons of heavy whipped cream, or heavy whipping cream, whatever it is, you know, the milk one. Heavy whipping cream, I guess it's called. And then I put about a tablespoon of the brown sugar, vanilla flavoring, the syrup in there. And then I pour the hot coffee over it. I stir it up to make sure that it looks really good. And then I pour that over the ice. And if you try to do it the opposite way, put the creamer in your ice and all that, it doesn't seem to blend right. So I blend it hot and then I pour it over the ice, and it is delish. Oh, so good. It tastes like I'm cheating. It really does. This is so good. I can see how the skinny syrups are going to be a game changer for me. The other thing that I do want to mention this week in the evenings, I was concerned that I wasn't getting enough fat in, because it's hard for me to get fat in. I know that with this diet, you're high fat, moderate protein, low carb. And I felt like I was doing great on my low carb and great on the protein, but I wasn't getting enough fat. So, you know, I'm not one to eat a bunch of sweets or anything like that anyway, and I haven't found a fat bomb recipe that I really liked or anything that that really interests me. But somebody had mentioned that they drink coffee at night, like a decaf, and they put their butter and coconut oil in that, and that gets their fat up. And it's a hot drink, but it doesn't, add like a bunch of extra calories or anything like that. So what I did was I actually went and bought one of the little mini coffee pots that does like 4 cups. I'm thrifty, so I went and bought one at a thrift store. It cost me $3 for the coffee pot because I didn't know if I was really going to use it or not. It was like brand new condition, so I'm thrilled with that deal. And then I went and bought some decaf coffee, and I just brew up a little pot of it at nighttime, and I put in my butter and my coconut oil and mix that up. Now I will be using these flavored syrups at night too, so that way I've got a nice little tasty warm drink at night. And it doesn't give me the jitters or anything because it doesn't have any caffeine. So that's what I've been doing at night, and I really feel like that boosted up my fat, which is probably how I ended up with the 2.5 pounds lost this week. I feel like that for sure. I did have a moment, let's see here, I went to Trader Joe's on Saturday, and on Friday, I did have a moment Friday night where I wasn't prepared. Friday night seems to be my problem, FYI. If I'm gonna cheat or feel like I want to cheat, it's gonna be Friday night, I've discovered. Anyway, I felt like Friday night, I was just like, I can't have anything. My husband's eating all this good food and I can't have anything, and I probably haven't lost any weight. Maybe I should just not eat bread and just go back to my regular diet without bread. I had that moment, and I told my husband, I was like, man, I'm feeling like, I don't know, Friday night, it's hard. Friday night is hard for me. And he was like, look, you need to go to your Trader Joe's thing on Saturday, go through all of the keto-friendly snacks that you can get, any frozen goods that you can get, if they have any kind of thing you could stick in the freezer that's kind of like a TV dinner but it's keto-friendly. Get anything that you can get that you can just have, that you can grab on hand, and have when you're having these feelings. So that is what I did. I went to Trader Joe's. I didn't spend as much as I thought, which I'm really happy about because I thought it was going to be expensive. But I got pretty much everything you could think of to fill me in. So right now I'm loving at night. I like macadamia nuts. I was staying away from nuts because I had my diverticulitis issue. But I did get the macadamias, which are expensive, $10 for a little 10-ounce bag, I will say, but worth every penny because you can't eat that many. They're kind of rich and they're good in fats. So anyway, I got them. I'm loving them. And also I got the wisps. We got like a barbecue cheddar, I think it was, that turned out really good. Those are tasty. So that kind of satisfies me too. So my suggestion to you is, if you're feeling that way, make sure that you go and load up on snacks and stuff that you can have. I'm not doing like a bunch of artificial sweeteners, but I wanted to have like different things that I could eat and just grab really quick. The macadamias and the little chip things do it for me, but I suggest that. Okay, so let's just talk about this. Guys, look, let's be honest. We're human. We didn't gain weight because we're excellent eaters. You know what I mean? I mean, we like to eat junk food, or we like to eat things that are not great for our bodies, which has gotten us to the place that we are right now. So, you know, you're gonna have moments of feeling like, is this really worth it? You know, can I really do this? Oh, I haven't lost any weight, you know, blah, blah, blah. You can think of a million things on why maybe it's not working, or why, you know, you should maybe go off of it. But you really need to kind of prepare yourself for those moments so that you can kind of push through it. When you first do the diet, this is my personal experience. When you first do the diet, you know, you're losing like 8 pounds or whatever the first week, 5 pounds, 6, whatever it happens to be for you. You know, the second week you're losing like 4.5 pounds or something. So you drop your first 10 to 12 really, really fast. And then about the week 3 or 4, you slow down. You're either going to go to a slow or a halt. And at some point you might even gain 1 or 2 pounds. And when those times hit, that's when you're gonna start thinking and messing with your own head on what you need to do. You know, you're gonna start thinking, oh, well, you know, I've only lost a pound, or oh, I gained a pound. So why am I eating like this and I'm only, you know, losing a pound? And I could have lost a pound if I, you know, just cut back sodas or whatever. You start playing with your own head there and second guessing the process. And I think that during those times, we need to just remember how much better we feel overall. You know, how much less achy we are, how much more clear-minded we are, how much, you know, more energy we have, and all of these things, because you're gonna have those moments. You're gonna have that time that you feel like, you know, maybe this isn't worth it. You know, I can't have anything. There's nothing I can eat. You know, everybody else can eat good stuff and I can't eat good stuff. I'm just gonna eat the candy bar or whatever it is. So I think we need to mentally prepare ourselves for that, because we all do it. You know, I'm pretty positive about this. I feel great. I like the food that I'm eating. I'm making different dishes and things that are, you know, really challenging me and making me feel like I'm eating delicious food. But, you know, I have those moments too where I just want a dang sandwich, you know, or I just want a, you know, whatever my husband's eating. If he's eating, you know, some chips or something that, what did he get those? What are those things called? They're like the onion ring chips or something. He got those, and I don't even like those normally, but I was just like, I just want to sit and eat half a bag of those. But we just can't do it. The other thing is, you know what? If you feel like you need something like a soda and you have cut sodas out completely, get the dang diet soda. You know, diet soda's not great for us. You know, we shouldn't be drinking aspartame or whatever it is that's in the Diet Coke that you normally would drink, or whatever it is. But you know what? If that's going to keep you from cheating and going all the way in the wrong direction, then drink the diet soda. It's not going to hurt you once or twice. I do have in my refrigerator, I was a ginger ale drinker. I like ginger ale. So I do have some diet ginger ale, the mini cans in my refrigerator. And there have been occasions that I'm just like, I just feel like I want to drink a soda, and I start obsessing about it. I just go in there and grab one of those and I'll drink it. I don't normally feel great when I eat or drink artificial sweetener, so I limit myself anyway. But I don't let myself get to the point that I'm like obsessing about it to the point that I'm just gonna go over the edge and cheat. So, you know, I guess what I'm trying to say is you do have to have some alternatives for the times that you do get into that obsessive point of wanting something that you can't have. You know, we've got Halloween coming on Wednesday. Those of you with kids are probably going to, you know, have quite a big temptation on that. I'm not a huge candy eater, so I don't really feel like that at this point, even though my husband eats tons of candy. But there are some things at Publix, and I'm sure other stores, which are the Slim Fast, Keto Slim Fast bars. And I've been watching a bunch of different YouTube videos from some of the experts in keto. And I think it's not the regular Slim Fast bars, it's not the Atkins bars, but the Slim Fast Keto bars or the Slim Fast Keto Fat Bombs. They look like little, they actually look like Reese's cups. Those are supposed to be really, really good, great flavor, and keto friendly. So I don't think I would abuse it, but if you really have to have something, put that in the house so that instead of going and getting the real Reese's, you know, you at least have something to eat. So that would be my suggestion on that. They're like 10 bucks a box. I mean, $10 a box. I actually looked at them, and I'm not a candy eater anyway, so I was like, I'm not spending $10 for those because I don't, first off, I'll just eat them because I want to try something different. And I'm not really craving candy. So, but for those of you that are, maybe that would be a good, you know, good idea for you guys. So I made a couple of dishes. I don't know if you guys are following me on my Facebook page or my Instagram. On Facebook, I am My Coupon Expert. On Instagram, I'm My Coupon Expert. And I also have a separate page called The Real Caroline on Facebook, which is more like a personal thing. But on my Coupon Expert, I did post last night a recipe that I did for, it was, let's see here, a cheesy chicken and broccoli Alfredo casserole that turned out really, really good. I'm looking forward to having leftovers later today for that. So that was super easy to make. This week, I'm hoping I'll have time this week. I'm going to try my hand at a couple of Thanksgiving recipes that I want to try before Thanksgiving actually gets here. And one is a keto sausage cornbread dressing. It's not cornbread, but it is mock cornbread, and I think it's going to turn out delicious. I have all the stuff for it, so I'm going to share that with you guys if I make it, because that is one of the main key dishes in our holiday dinners. My kids and other family members look forward to mine because it's my mom's sausage cornbread dressing recipe, and this year I can't eat that if I'm gonna stay keto. I still have to make my standard one for the family, but I want to try my hand and see if I can kind of duplicate it but make it keto friendly. So if you guys are interested in that, comment below and I'll do a video on that too. Let me know though if you guys are interested in it. And I'll probably make a few other things. I'm not really sure yet, but I'm going to try my hand at a few dishes that I just want to taste ahead of time and make sure that it's going to be good before I, you know, go all the way and change out all of our dishes and don't tell anybody I'm making keto-friendly dishes. So I'll probably do my, my regular broccoli, cheesy broccoli casserole. I did a video on that. I'll try to link that above too. I'll probably do that as a side dish for Thanksgiving too. So we'll see. I'm really interested in knowing how you guys did this week. Hey, I'm 19.5 pounds down. Yes, 19.5 in 7 weeks. So this is doable. I have to lose another 6 pounds to be halfway to my goal. I feel like I can do it. It's gonna give me some momentum going into this week. Please comment below. It really helps me when you comment. It encourages me to keep on going with these videos. Let me know how you did this week. Are you on keto still? Are you just starting keto? If you've been on it for a while, have you lost weight? Did you gain weight? You know what? It's going to be an up and down journey, I think. So some weeks we're going to gain, hopefully not much. Some weeks we're going to lose a little bit. Some weeks we might lose a lot. But I think it's just part of the process. We have to trust the process and just keep on going. So let me know how you did this week. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel, hit the little bell, that'll tell you when I've posted a new video, and let's just share our journey together. I love you guys. I'll see you next time. Thanks for following along. Have a great week.